Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from OdissaTV.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. Fire exchange between Maoist security personnel continues in Purna Court area under Satakosia Sanctuary in Angul. Red rebels torch mobile phone tower in Koraput. One student killed, 4 others sustained critical injuries after a speeding truck hit them near Gohira Khada area under southern police limits in Dhenkanal. An 11-member team of National Investigation Agency Central Forensic Laboratory inspect all 5 bogies in Puri. After a gap of 2 years, operations resume at Gopalpur port. Sri Lankan vessel Grace with a shipment of around 20,000 ton of sand anchored at dock. And veteran Hollywood actor Vijay Mahanti conferred with prestigious Jaydev Award for Lifetime Achievement and his profound contribution to Odia film industry at 26th State Film Awards. Now the details. Heavy exchange of fire took place between the Maoists and security personnel near Purna Court area under Satakosia Sanctuary in Angul district on Sunday morning. Angul SP Desarj Meena said no information has been received about any casualties. Sources said locals informed the district police after seeing some people roaming in the area suspiciously. On the basis of this, the police launched a combing operation in the area and the exchange of fire ensued with the Red Rebels. In a related development, some miscreants torched a mobile phone tower at Kathapada in Baipariguda area of Koraput district. Though the reason behind the incident has not been ascertained, involvement of Maoists is suspected. Sources in BSF said around 25 to 30 Maoists late on Saturday night torched the mobile phone tower owned by a private company. A Maoist poster was also found near the spot which mentioned the Red Rebels were opposing the setting up of the telephone towers in the area. The sources added, it is believed the Red Rebels are unhappy with the establishment of mobile phone towers in the remote areas as details of their movement are being passed on to the security forces, resulting in failure of execution of their plans. In a tragic incident, 1 student was killed and 4 others sustained critical injuries after a speeding truck hit them near Gohira Khada area under southern police limits in Dhenkanal on Sunday morning. The deceased student has been identified as Sambit Behra. According to the sources, the incident took place in the morning today when the students were on a morning walk. The truck hit the students from the back, causing the death of a student on the spot. The injured students were first rushed to Dhenkanal District Headquarters Hospital, from where 2 injured students were later shifted to SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack as their condition became critical. All the victims are students of class 7 and 9. Sources added.
ସକାଳେ ଆମେ ମର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ୱାର୍କ କରିବାକୁ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ ଆଉ ମର୍ଣ୍ଣିଂ ୱାର୍କ କରିକି ଫେରିଲା ଆସିକି ଗୋଟେ ଟ୍ରକ୍ ଆସିକି ବାଡ଼େଇ ଦେଲା ଆଉ ଜଣେ ସାଙ୍ଗ ମରିଗଲା ଆଉ 2 ଜଣ କଟକରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଆମେ 2 ଜଣ ଏଠି ଅଛୁ.
An 11-member team of National Investigation Agency and Central Forensic Laboratory on Saturday inspected all 5 bogies which were set afire by train arson main accused Ramachandran Subhash on 12th November in Puri. The team involving 6 NIA members and led by NIA SP Prashant Kumar examined the bogies of 3 trains to know the circumstances leading to the mysterious fire. During inspection, the investigating agency members also collected some burnt metal samples from the train to gather information about the substances used to ignite fire, which spread in no time to other bogies, causing extensive damage. Though Subhas, a resident of Tamil Nadu, has admitted to have committed the crime using some inflammable materials and chemicals used in the manufacture of crackers supplied by 2 youths in Mumbai, experts believe the samples will help the investigating team to crack the case. Since a similar train arson incident in July 2012 had claimed 32 lives in Hyderabad and traces of burnt chemicals like potassium chloride and magnesium used in firecrackers were found from the fire site, the investigating team is looking for such traces here to measure the magnitude of the incident. Sources said the central team also visited the spot from where Subhash was nabbed by the Government Railway Police or GRP after the fire was reported from Nandankanan Express first. Sources added the team wished to scan the CCTV footage of the spot to know about the aids of Subhash, if any. The Gopalpur port on Odisha's southern coast on Saturday resumed operations after a gap of 2 years. Sri Lankan vessel Grace, with a shipment of around 20,000 ton of sand of Odisha Sands Complex or OSCOM, a unit of Indian Rare Earths Limited RIEL, anchored at the dock in Ganjam district. Operations stopped after the Phylin cyclone hit the state's southern coast in October 2013. A year later, the port was hit again by cyclonic storm Hudhud. Several portions of the port, including its breakwater, had been damaged following the cyclonic storms. State Transport Minister Ramesh Maji flagged off the refunctioning of Phylin-ravaged Gopalpur port in the presence of local MP Siddhant Mahapatra. According to the sources, the port had incurred a loss of around rupees 250 crore due to Phylin. The seasonal port was upgraded to an all-weather port in May 2013.
जहाज लगी जो कलाबाली जीव या गोटे लुढ़ आयश्री ए मसरे दुटा फर्टिलाइजर भेसेल अच्छी गोटे कोल भेसेल अच्छी सो डिसेम्बर मसरे 5टा भेसेल प्रोविजन अच्छी
खुशी दिन आज कि आज आम जहाज लगी आज पुणी रिकमिशनिंग करुचे सबुदिनिया बंदर आउ जहाँ होता ताठू बहुत भल भाव करुँचाठू कैपासीटी तार बहुत अधिक करुचे से आम चेष्टा कर 35 लाख टन टार्गेट रखे वर्षर आम प्रचेष्टा.
Authorities of Chodwar Circle Jail on Saturday began the investigation into the telephonic interview of the tainted godman Sarthi Baba alias Santosh Rawal to a local TV channel from inside the jail. The incident came to the fore after the interview was telecast by the local TV channel on Friday. Following the incident, Superintendent of Chodwar Circle Jail Niranjan Das had sought permission from the IG prison for investigation, to which the latter has given specific order. We'll find out whether Santosh has given his interview either through the landline phone from inside the jail or from a mobile phone, or the interview has been recorded outside the jail premises. Besides, we'll also find out whether someone has given the interview to the local TV channel by imitating his voice. Whoever involved in the incident will be punished, Das told OTV. Asked about the incident, Das said, as per the guidelines of the National Human Rights Commission or NHRC and Odisha Human Rights Commission or OHRC, all under trial prisoners have been allowed to talk to their relatives, friends and legal practitioners for a maximum of 5 to 10 minutes once in a week. At times, we allow the under trial prisoners 1 to 2 minutes of extra conversation on request, he added. He also said that there are 2 landline phones inside the jail having only outgoing call facility. Replying to another question, Das said, as per the rules, a jail staff has to remain present with an under trial prisoner during his or her telephonic conversation. We'll find out the staff who was present when Santosh was giving his telephonic interview on that day, he informed.
तार समस्त कॉल रेकर्ड देखिबू जो मोबाइल वाइज से मोबाइल टी काहा को दिया जाई देखिबू से मोबाइल काहा नार इशू हेज देखाइतु से जो टाइमिंग रही से समय ड्यूटी वार्डर किए थला देखा दिबो.
Police has begun investigation into the alleged honor killing of a Koya tribal lover duo of Dhakkadapalli village of Maneru Panchayat in Odisha's Malkangiri district, whose bodies were found from Saberi river at Dermapal in neighbouring Chhattisgarh recently. According to a belated report, a 20-year-old youth and a minor girl of Koya tribal community at Dhakkadapalli village had a love affair. Since there cannot be marriage in the same caste in the Koya community, the lover duo had fled the village and gone to Andhra Pradesh. As the incident came to light, the village panchayat put pressure on the families of the boy and the girl to call them back to the village. Later, informed by the family members, the lover duo had arrived at the village on 18th November with the hope that the panchayat would resolve their case. But to their bad luck, the villagers hacked the duo to death and severely thrashed the family members. Later, they tied the hands and legs of the boy and girl and threw the bodies in Saberi river. The villagers also threatened us of dire consequences if they informed the matter to the police, said Irma Madhi, brother of the deceased youth. The bodies were later traced by some people at Dermapalli in the neighbouring Chhattisgarh on 26th November. The local police, in course of investigation, identified the bodies and called up their family members for interrogation. Later, they informed the Podia police station about the incident. Students of Veer Surendra Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research at Burla on Saturday withdrew their dharna they had started since 21st November, protesting against the Odisha government's decision to absolve medicos of Sardar Raja's College in Jaring. The Vimsar Students Association President Jai Shankar told media persons that the general body meeting decided to call off the dharna as studies of students were getting affected. Students will join the classes as usual from Monday, he said, adding, however, the legal fight against the decision will continue. Earlier, the Odisha High Court in its interim order said the state government to complete the absorption process of the Jaring-based private college by 23rd December. The High Court also asked the agitating medicos to concentrate on the healthcare services as well as the studies. Mumbai-based TV serial producer and Artha Tattva chit fund scam accused Preeti Bhatia deposed before officials of Central Bureau of Investigation on Saturday. This is the first time Bhatia produced herself before the Central Investigating Agency ever since she was released on bail last month. On 5th November, the Supreme Court granted bail to Bhatia, who was arrested last year by the CBI in connection with the multi-thousand crore chit fund scam. In June, Bhatia deposited rupees 1 crore 17 lakh 83,000 in the CBI court for the bail. On 1st May, the Supreme Court had asked her to deposit the amount in the lower court in 6 weeks to expect a bail from the apex court. She had moved the Supreme Court following rejection of a bail in the Odisha High Court on 16th March this year. On 10th October 2014, the CBI arrested Bhatia on charges of misappropriation of Artha Tattva group funds to the tune of rupees 1 crore 17 lakh 83,000. The CBI charge sheet said the staggering amount was illegally transferred from Artha Tattva group account to her personal bank account. Lulikidihi, a remote village of Sundargarh district, which was well known for producing internationally famed hockey players like Ignesh Tirki, Prabodh Tirki and Deepgrace Ekka, is in news again, but for wrong reasons. A ground report of OTV shows the picture in the district. Many families in the village, which borders with Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand, have a story to tell, as the daughters who went outside the state to earn good money have either come back home after undergoing a lot of torture with bruises or pain, or gone out of touch with their families. A girl of around 15 years of the village has lost her mental balance. Reason? The young woman had suffered so much torture in Delhi, where she had gone with the help of a middleman to earn rupees 10,000 per month. She is unable to speak properly. In another family of the village, out of 3 daughters, 2 had gone to Delhi 9 years back. The younger daughter managed to escape from Delhi after suffering from torture recently. Whereabouts of the other daughter is still to be known to the family. Similarly, another woman does not have any information about her 2 daughters who were taken by a middleman on the pretext of providing jobs. As per the data provided by an NGO Pragati, as many as 45,000 young women of the district have been trafficked outside the state till date. Of them, 13,000 are still missing. Pragati's Secretary Rajendra Behra said, middlemen are taking the girls outside the state on the pretext of false promises. We have seen many of them return after becoming murdered and tortured there.
वह झारखंड का जिन ठेक के लगले एते केते पैसा दही 10,000 कहीं ना ठेक के लगले पागली लेखे उसने जिन कह रही है मारपीट कर रहबे खराब काम हो कर रहबे
2 मास से काम कर ली और पैसा पतर देमु के होइथिले 5,000 देमु के होइथिले हेले घर कहले कि तू काम नहीं कर तू पलायास जनता भी हेले मीनू चिनू चकरली घर पलायासली मोर दीदी भी जइथिला हेनी और तार भी अता पता नहीं.
Veteran Hollywood actor Bijay Mahanti was conferred with the prestigious Jaydev Award for Lifetime Achievement and his profound contribution to the Odia film industry at the 26th State Film Awards at Utkal Mandap in Bhubaneswar on Saturday. I'm very happy and grateful that the jury members had chosen me for this award, and I'm dedicating this award to all my fans for making me who I am today, said the veteran actor, who is a household name in Odisha for portraying various characters with equal ease. Himanshu Khatua directed Kranti Dhara, the film that brought to fore a woman's struggle with a family, especially her husband, and the socio-political existence at a village, won the best film at the 26th State Film Awards for the year 2014. Besides, Sabyasachi Mahapatra, who had won the Best Director last year for Salabudha, bagged the Best Director award for his nationally acclaimed film Adim Vichar. Among other awardees, Atal Vihari Panda won the Best Actor award for Adim Vichar, while Gargi Mahanti was adjudged the Best Actress award for Kranti Dhara. The State Film Award is presented in 25 different categories.
जूरी मेंबर समस्त मोर कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन करी विशेष करी मो प्रणाम करी मोर दर्शक मानक जो मैंने मत तैयारी करछंती आउ आज मु जहा हेची तांकरी पे हेची एवं से मते योग्यता भीतर को आनिचंती एवं ए पुरस्कारटी मु आज ओडिसा रो समस्त कलाप्रेमी जनता को मो तरफ उपहार दउछि.
Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, fire exchange between Maoist security personnel continues in Purna Court area under Satakosia Sanctuary in Angul. Red rebels torch mobile phone tower in Koraput. One student killed, 4 others sustained critical injuries after a speeding truck hit them near Gohira Khada area under Sadar police limits in Dhenkanal. An 11-member team of National Investigation Agency Central Forensic Laboratory inspect all 5 bogies in Puri. After a gap of 2 years, operations resume at Gopalpur port. Sri Lankan vessel Grace with a shipment of around 20,000 ton of sand anchored at dock. And veteran Hollywood actor Vijay Mahanti conferred with prestigious Jaydev Award for Lifetime Achievement and his profound contribution to Odia film industry at 26th State Film Awards. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.